So welcome, hi, I'm Alison. I am the Feel Good Movement Coach, and I have been teaching Pilates, practicing to like-minded people like yourselves for over 30 years. And today I would like to give a little short talk, probably 10 to 15 minutes, on balancing life with mindful breath and then adding a little bit of movement in as well. So the reason why I chose this particular topic is that breathing really is a fantastic tool to have. You can apply it to any time of day, at night, when you're feeling anxious. And I've just got 3 different ways of explaining it. And at the end, I wanted to share with you 3 ways of using the breath in a box breathing, a 4, 7 and 8 breathing, and then adding breath in with some movement. So sit back, sit nice and tall if you're sitting down, elongate your lovely spine, have your cup of tea or your water beside you and enjoy my chat. And if there's any questions, please tap them in, or on the replay, put them in the comments and I will reply as soon as I can. So my 3 things. Why would we do this mindful breath and movement? Why should we do it? And my 3rd one is, does anybody practice it anyway with meditation, when they're consciously moving? I would love to know. So a little bit of a little fun fact or something before I start. Breath work is one of the most powerful tools we have for managing stress, relaxation, improving concentration, and breath and breathing is an actual movement pattern. So we breathe in and we breathe out, and we actually use the diaphragm for this. And did you know we take about 20 to 25,000 breaths a day? So it's almost like a squat. It's a movement pattern. So when we're squatting, it's a movement pattern. You're concentrating on making sure that you're actually doing the movement correctly. Well, breathing is exactly the same. So when we just take time for ourselves, using our breath is really powerful and can calm us down. So why would we think about breath? And in what situations do you think you would be in? And so some of the scenarios I was thinking about is perhaps when we're feeling a little bit overwhelmed, when we're in current situations, before an important event, a presentation. So I had to just take a step back, do some deep breaths in and a deep breath out before I kind of hit play, going live. And then also when you're perhaps going somewhere different. Now I know my girls, whenever there's, oh mum, we're going to go meet her, sit, take a deep breath, and then go in. And it is amazing. It's very powerful. You would also use it as well in doing a meditation practice or a mindful practice. Now everybody's views on meditation and mindfulness is very different. And that can simply just be sitting and just taking and using a couple of the ways I'm going to be teaching you just to take time out, to calm the mind. Or it might be using breath for movement and concentration. And then also managing chronic pain or discomfort. Sometimes we need to really use the breath for those scenarios. And also the loveliest one is just going out into nature and taking and absorbing a deep breath and exhaling out. So those are my reasons or my thoughts on why we would need to be mindful about breathing and to balance out things in our bodies. So why should we do this? Well, it helps calms our thoughts, slows our heart rate down, because you imagine when we're breathing in, it kind of is that fight or flight mode. So you're heightened anxiety, and then when you actually take a deep breath in, it can really just calm us down and bring us back to the moment. It brings us to the here and now and present, because it just takes us and gives us a little bit of time to think. And it stops us from overthinking maybe and talking too soon, because sometimes when you're in these, discussions or environments, you want to just, I need to just take a deep breath in and control. And then, of course, the other one is a physical well-being. So that improves our strength and flexibility, the muscles relax, it's the stretch. And I use a lot of my breathing in my stretch classes and my Pilates classes, just to make us be aware of what exercises we are doing and how we are breathing through them. So, I'd love to know what you think about breathing, and when any of those kind of resonate with yourself, that oh yes, actually, the breath, that's really important. When I wake up in the morning, I just, you're a big stretch, aren't you? You're breathing in and then, off we go with the day. But when you do that, really think about that breath coming out. When you think, thinking longer. So, here are my 3 ways of teaching you some mindful breathing. So the first one is box breathing. So you're imagining your box in front of you. You're breathing in for 4 counts. Along the top, you're going to hold for 4 counts. You're coming down the edge for 4 counts. You're running along the bottom for 4 counts. And it's that breathe in, hold, breathe out, hold. Now I'm going to do this with you, and I want you to take some time. And it's a bit mindfulness, and there's an element of a little bit of thought process and maybe a little bit of meditation. And meditation can mean many different things for everybody. It is just bringing your head and your calmness back to the here and now. And trying not to think about all the things that are going around. Try and absorb everything that's around you. Just let it absorb into your brain, and as you breathe out, you're letting it all come out. And I just want you to see how you feel. So take a seat, or wherever you're standing, maybe you want to lie down, and just place your hands across your heart, on your legs, or just let your hands flop to the side. And we're going to do this together. Just 3 rounds. So when you're ready, take a deep breath in for 4. You're going to hold for 4, 3, 2, 1. You're breathing out for 4, 3, 2, 1. You're holding. And you're breathing in. Really think about the breath traveling in through the nose. As you're holding, you can feel that breath holding, traveling down to the bottom of your stomach. When you breathe out, you're really letting that breath travel out of the mouth or the nose, and then you're holding. 3, 2, just one more round. Breath in, fill the lungs, feel the chest rise. You're holding the breath. It's powerful. Breathe out. Feel the calmness traveling in, and you're holding. And then just be aware and just breathe normally. Now you can do as many cycles as you wish for that. It's just bringing our focus to you. It's giving you a little bit of self-care, and it's just calming the mind, calming the anxiety if there is any, calming the thoughts that you might be having that are busy running around your head. So that's my one box breathing. I love it. I do it with my class members a lot, and it's really powerful and effective. So I've got another one. It's called the 4, 7, and 8. So you're breathing in for 4, you will hold for 7, and then you breathe out for 8. Now you can choose, if that's too long a time and you want to breathe in for 4, you want to hold for 5, and you breathe out for 6. Think about an even, an odd, and an even number. But when you're breathing in, I really want you to notice that powerful engine that's here. It's a movement. Lift up the rib cage, feel the ribs lift, the diaphragm's working inside. When you're holding, your core is nice and strong. When you're breathing out, try and breathe out through the mouth. Feel the warmth of the breath traveling out through the mouth, and let the breath come out. So we're going to try it twice through. So again, sitting nice and comfortably, shoulders back and down, spine lovely and long. And you're going to breathe in for 4. So let's breathe in. You're going to hold if you can for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And breathe out for 8, 7, 6, 5. Come on, let the breath travel out. 3, 2. Breathe in for 4. Breathe out for, hold for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And breathe out for 8, 7, 6. Come on, really breathe out. Really recognize that breath coming out. 2, 1, and relax. Now you again can repeat that cycle 3 or 4 times or twice. And maybe you're just sitting and you may be lying awake in bed anytime and you're needing just to have that calm. Use that breath. Use either of those 2 breath patterns and see how you feel. See how that mind feels. And it's just taking yourself time for you. And my third one I want to give you is breath with movement. So you need to come to standing or you stay seated, up to you. So using this breath pattern as well, I use it in my Feel Good movement classes, in the Pilates, in the stretch. And so we're standing, feet hip distance, however you would like to stand. And you're just going to inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale, circle the arms back down. And go again. So inhale, really again, thinking. Exhale, take the arms down. Go one more time. Inhale. Exhale. And inhale. And exhale. Crossing the arms in front, and you're just going to go inhale to twist. Exhale, bring it back center. Inhale to twist. And exhale, back center. One more round. Inhale to twist. Exhale to bring it back center. Keep the hips square. Inhale to twist. And exhale, bringing it back center. And then bring your arms down. Inhale to lift. Exhale to take it down. And recognize that breathing while you're moving just keeps us in the moment, keeps us concentrated, allows us to concentrate and think about our breath through movement. Give me one more time. Lifting up and down, and other leg. And then you're going to take a side bend. So leaning over to one side, and then back center. Inhale. Exhale, lean over to the other side. Reaching. Inhale, come back. One more each way. And again, I just want you to think and see how you feel just by taking this time for just some movement and add a squat. So we add in movement and breath, coming up to standing. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale down. Inhale up. Just one more time. Exhale down. And recognize the energy that's coming through that body. And then coming up. And now just shake your arms and use the breath. Send some energy through the body. Legs. And a little bit of tapping. And come on, wake the body up. And again, recognize how your body is feeling now. A little bit more alive, a little bit more awake. And there are 3 different ways of using the breath with movement as well as with just mindfulness. Now I know I've talked quite a lot and gone quite quickly and haven't seen if there are any lovely comments that have popped up, if you've got any questions. But please, comment in the below, or if you're on the replay, at any time. Just leave me your thoughts. Let me know if this helps you. Take any of those movement, breathing into your day, whether you wake up in the morning and you just want to use some breath with some movement. Do as many repetitions, or when if you're just sitting and just needing time for yourself, take a few of those breath patterns. So, the brain. I'm going to leave you with this. We need to fuel our brain. And my top 10 things to do for doing that. And fueling the brain, you need to keep the brain alive. You also need to switch it off. So breathing can really calm the mind. But just recognize the brain needs food as well. All right, so we need 10 of these. 1, sunlight. 10 minutes a day, getting out. Maybe if the sun's not shining, you're still getting out into nature. 2, laughter. We need to laugh every day, whether that's just a, laughing to yourself or laughing with others. Hopefully laughing with others. Bring some laughter, bring a smile to your face. Gratitude. Be thankful. Be thankful for being and just being. Hydration. The brain needs liquids. It needs water. It needs hydration. Keep it hydrated. We need to socialise, so it needs to be amongst people. If you're feeling you're on your own, take a walk, go to the shop, be amongst people. And movement. Brain needs to be moving. It needs to keep healthy with that. And it needs time in nature. Go out, step outside, take a breath, do some movement, do some breathing practices, take some time out into the nature. You need to think positive thoughts. So the breath in, any negativity, let that go flow out of the breath and change it for positive thoughts. And you need good sleep, quality sleep. And again, if you're finding you're waking up, work out what that is that's waking you up. And then maybe you're going to use one of those 2 box breathing or the 4-7-8 breathing to perhaps calm the mind and get you back. So those are my 3 top tips. 3 things to share with you. Why we should be involving this in our life. Why we would be needing to include this. And then, as I say, what we need to fuel our brain with. And it's so simple. So, thank you very much for listening. Thank you very much for watching. I hope this has been helpful. And I will definitely be coming on again and sharing some more talks with you. But thank you very much. Any questions, let me know. Until, bye-bye. So thank you all very much. I hope you saw that and heard it. It's a bit dark, isn't it? I don't know quite how I get this lighter. Anyway, thank you all very much, and I'll see you all very soon. I'm on Friday, I'm doing a class, active weights. So we are going to be doing a 1 weight. Really good for bones. So you can use a bottle of water, you can use anything you like. So join me on Friday morning. And until then, keep breathing. Mindful breath with movement. Even when you're walking, think about the breathing. Breathe in, breathe out.